Hello everyone, my name is Lin, and today I'm so excited to talk to you short talk on situation. First, the speaker said they were having a sale on specialty coffee, and they announced last day the customer could get two bottles of coffee for the price of one, and all of their South American and the Central American blends were on sale, and their coffee was available hopping all round. And the coffee was located on ISO5 net to produce session. And finally, the speaker reminded there was a limit of 4 pounds per customer. First, the speaker said good morning to passengers, and he instilled that was the Green Line train to the airport. And next, he announced the special mark seats next to the doors were reserved for physical challenged passengers. And he said smoking, eating, and drinking were not allowed. Next, he said the next stop was Central Square, and finally, he started transferring there to the Blue Line for all of town destinations. First, the speaker reminded all the members of the soccer team were reminded that the bus to the out-of-town game would leave from the front of school at 3:15, and he started getting on the bus and ready to go. And next, he announced the committee club good meeting the auditorium that date, and the Spanish club good meeting the cafeteria. And next, he said, due to the illness of several of its members, the graduation dance committee meeting has been postponed until next week. First, the speaker said hello to her friend, and she supposed her friend had already left home. And next, she said she was leaving the gym then, and she had a great workout, so she was really hungry and looking forward to dinner. And next, here and now he's stressed, not being late, and she said it took her 20 minutes to get to the restaurant because she was walking and she didn't want to have to park the car. And finally, she said she really hoped to see her friend. First, the speaker started moving to the back, and she said the fare was $1.50 exchange only. And next, he started standing behind the white line and moving away from the door because he couldn't go anywhere until they let him close the door. And finally, he announced the next stop was Fifth Avenue and the downtown shopping district. First, the speaker said the right was several paintings by Picasso, and the close examination showed the fine brushwork he has used. And He also said this painting represented Thomas Picasso, Lesnar, and was among their more recent acquisitions. And next, the speaker strategist continuing on the second floor galleries where they would view work by 19th century artists. And finally, the speaker said they would start in the East Room, which housed their collection of petrol landscapes. First, the waiter said hello to the Smith, and the waiter also said their table was ready then, and the Smith was sorry about that because they were busy last night. Uh, and the waiter replied to the Smith they reserve a place for them by the window view of the water, so the Smith could hang your coat right out there. And the waiter wanted to know if the Smith liked to order drinks and the appetizers first. First, the speakers are reminded they will be closing in few minutes, and they are started drinking the book they wish to brought to the checkout desk then, and reminding all book checkout that they were due back on April 15. And next, here she announced there was a late fee of 25 cents a day, but the reader could renew their book before their due date by calling 667-0923. And finally, she thanked reader for your patronage and started coming back again soon. First, the speaker said hello to her friend, and she said she had been waiting for her friend there at the airport because her friend was brought to pick her up, but at that time she didn't know the reason why her friend didn't go there. And finally, the speaker hoped her friend had been not on her way there because she was going to take a taxi to the office.